Hello everyone, this is part 3 of the major tribal uprisings in British India that we are studying. जो हम major tribal uprisings पढ़ रहे हैं ना उसका ये part 3 है. तो शुरू करते हैं आज का lecture without any delay. Let's get started. So when we talk about the major tribal uprisings, so far how many uprisings we have studied? We have studied total 2 uprisings so far. In the first part we studied the causes behind these uprisings. And second part, we studied two major uprisings. First was the Kol uprising. Second was the Santhal uprising. These were the two uprisings that we studied in detail, right? Now in the third part, we will study two more uprisings. Alright, third part के अंदर हम और दो uprisings पढ़ने वाले हैं. उनमें से एक major uprising जो हम पढ़ेंगे आज वो होगा आपका the Munda uprising. Okay, so in the third part, we will study the Munda uprising. Plus, along with the Munda uprising, we will study, write it down, the characteristics of the tribal revolts. TR means tribal revolts. तो अब हम थर्ड पार्ट में पढ़ेंगे, एक तो मुंडा अपराइजिंग पढ़ेंगे और हम पढ़ेंगे ट्राइबल रिवोल्ट्स के ना कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या हुआ करते थे. एंड दिस विल बी फॉर प्रीलिम्स एंड मेंस बोथ. ऑलराइट, तो ये होगा आपके थर्ड पार्ट का टॉपिक. सो लाइकवाइज वी आर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. ऐसे हम 4-5 पार्ट्स में टोटल ट्राइबल अपराइजिंग्स को कवर कर लेंगे. Class PDF will be uploaded on the Telegram channel, but before we upload the class PDF, please make sure that you are also taking down notes yourself. Because when you take down notes now, what happens? Your memory becomes really sharp. You are understanding something, you are noting it down. So one time revision, one time learning is completed by your side. When you take notes, आपका एक टाइम का जो रीडिंग होती है वो तो कंप्लीट हो जाती है. देन यू रिवाइज, तो उससे क्या होता है, जो आपने एक बारी में नोट किया, पढ़ा, समझा, वो आपने दूसरी बार रिवाइज भी कर लिया. राइट, तो इससे आपकी रिवीजन बहुत इजी हो जाती है एंड यू कैन डू इजीली मल्टीपल रिविजन्स दैट वे. Another point is that when you take notes, you also develop the habit of answer writing, because when you take notes in point format or in flowchart format or mind map format. So it trains you and trains your mind to prepare yourself for the answer writing part also. तो answer writing में आपको दिक्कत नहीं होगी. The students who are very heavily dependent on PDFs ना, they have very hard time when it comes to answer writing practice. So make sure that you are taking notes so that your answer writing practice can become really easy. Alright, तो ये ना एक drills होते हैं. These are short drills that we do in the lectures so that your answer writing practice can become more stronger. So let's get started. Now let's start with the Munda uprising. Okay, when we talk about the Munda uprising, we need to understand that the Mundas inhabited the Chota Nagpur area, like the Kols. Okay, and there was a very famous Kuntkatti system amongst the Munda people. Kuntkatti system means the joint holding or ownership of land. But this system was replaced with the Zamindari system, same as the case of the Santhals. So here Zamindari system, because of that the Mundas, they were indebted, they became forced labor. So that is why they rebelled against the British government and the Dikus. Dikus means the landlords, moneylenders and merchants in the Munda language. Okay. And there was a very famous and charismatic leader of the Mundas who was Birsa Munda. He proclaimed rebellion in 1894. So under this rebellion, what he did, he asked his people, he motivated them to openly go against the British government. And also he asked his people to stop paying the debts and the taxes, because of which he was arrested and he spent 2 years in jail. But then later on he was released in 1897. But he was not happy with the way British government was handling their problems, their issues. And after he was arrested, he was more determined to rebel against the British government. So in 1899, what he did, he you can say gathered, he organized his people to revolt against the Britishers, and he launched an armed struggle on December 1899. He torched police stations. Torch means he put on fire the police stations, British properties, house of the landlords, churches, etc. And in 1900 he was caught. And it is said that he died in jail due to cholera, and he was just 25 years of age. At that age, he was able to create such a huge revolt of 1 year. There were many uprisings by the non-frontier tribals. The frontier tribals, they also revolted against the British annexation of their lands. But the main frontier tribal uprisings were Khasi uprising, a home revolt, Singh-Fo's rebellion that we will study in the next lecture. Okay. Now the second important point in today's lecture we are going to study is the characteristics of the tribal uprisings. ठीक है, they were common characteristics of the tribal uprisings. They were, there were different tribal uprisings, frontier and non-frontier, but there were common characteristics between all of them. So we will study that from the perspective of mains now. Before that, here's a small announcement for all of you. For all those who are seeking expert guidance throughout your UPSC CSE preparation, for all those who want to be disciplined under the guidance of subject experts in the UPSC CSE preparation journey, or those students who are working professionals also, so they are finding it very hard to manage both the job and the studies. So for all of them who are willing to join Unacademy Plus, here's a small announcement. Unacademy Plus will be bringing up the annual price hike, and the first price hike will be done on 9th of December. So before that, if you subscribe to Unacademy Plus, you will get the courses at much more cheaper rates, because price increase होने वाला है 9th December से. All right. And new batches on Unacademy Plus, they are starting from 8th of December, that is tomorrow. You can also use my code ARPITA10 so that you can get 10% discount on Unacademy Plus. आपको 10% का ऑफ मिल जाएगा अगर आप ये कोड यूज करते हो ARPITA10, ARPITA10. This code will fetch you 10% discount. We are launching batches for 2022 and we are launching batches for 2023 aspirants. Plus, if you are taking a 1 year subscription or 1 year plus subscription, यानी कि 2 years का या 3 years का GS or combo subscription, then you will also get 20 books which will be covering the syllabus of pre and mains, and these books will be delivered to your house. Hard copies होंगी इन किताबों की जो आपके घर तक deliver की जाएंगी, so that you do not have to run around here and there to gather the resources during this pandemic. आपके घर तक आपको ये किताबें पहुंचाई जाएगी. And the books will be in English for the English medium students and they will be in Hindi for the Hindi medium students. तो आपकी language preference के हिसाब से आपको किताबें दी जाएंगी. All right. New batches are launching tomorrow and new optionals are starting from tomorrow. PSIR, geography, maths, philosophy, history, then sociology. These are the new optionals that we are launching. So make sure that you take your subscription tomorrow before 9th December. 9th December से पहले आप अपना subscription ले ही लीजिए ताकि आपको price hike पे problem ना हो. Okay? The links are given below in the description box. You can go through them and accordingly you can subscribe. Now here, before we start studying the characteristics of tribal movements, here's a small question for all of you. This question has been taken from 2018's prelims examination. After the Santhal uprising subsided, what was or were the measure or measures taken by the colonial government? Territories called the Santhal Parganas were created. It became illegal for a Santhal to transfer land to a non-Santhal. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Attempt this question and let me know the answer in the comment section. इस question को attempt करें. 2018 के prelims का एक question है Santhal rebellion से और मुझे answer बताएं. Also for mains GS1, try to attempt this question. Among the numerous tribal revolts, the Santhal Hul or uprising was the most massive. Why did it take place and what were its consequences? Examine. So we will study the consequences also in today's lecture. Okay. Now, Hal Divas is also celebrated annually on June 30 in the memory of tribals Siddhu and Kanhu Murmu, who were the leaders of the Santhal rebellion. Okay, so ये भी आपको prelims के लिए art and culture के point of view से याद रखना है. Answer these two questions in the comment section. Practice this question on your own and answer this 2018 based question in the comment section. So now let us understand the characteristics of the tribal revolts. The first basic characteristic was tribal identity or ethnic ties. They lay behind the solidarity shown by all the tribal communities that were involved in the tribal movements. That was the basic common foundation among all of these. Second was against foreign governments. A common cause for the resentment, for the rebellions against the imposition of laws by foreign government was seen as an effort at destroying the tribal's traditional socio-economic framework. So all these movements were basically against the foreign government only. Third important reason or characteristic or commonality was that not all outsiders were seen as enemies. The poor who lived by their manual labor or profession or they had socially, economically supportive role in the village, they were left alone. The violence was against the money lenders who were trying to extend the rule of the colonial government, who were trying to extort the tribal communities, not everybody who were from the outside. Okay, only the money lenders who were trying to exploit the tribal communities and their land. Then fourth commonality was technologically backward. Tribal uprisings were doomed from the beginning because they had outdated arms, not superior weaponry, and they were not good or strong against the modern weapons or the techniques used by the colonial government. And the last commonality is that many uprisings were led by Messiah-like figures who encouraged their people to revolt. For example, Birsa Munda. For example, the Murmu brothers, right? So they promised that they could end their suffering, which were brought about by the colonial government. So most uprisings had leaders who encouraged their people to stand against the British government and their exploitation. Now let us understand the consequences of the Santhal revolt. What happened after the Santhal revolt was crushed by the Britishers? There were different changes which were brought about by the British government. For example, the administrative changes said that the region between Bhagalpur and Rajmahal Hills will be known as a Santhal Pargana, which will be declared as a non-regulation district. Then the legal consequence was tenancy law was enacted in Santhal Pargana. There were social consequences also. The Manji system was operational in the Santhal Pargana, and Manji system is a Santhal governance system. ओके अब ये जो मांझी सिस्टम है ना, इसके अंदर एक मांझी हुआ करता था. मांझी वॉज द हेड एंड ऑल्सो द वर्शिपर ऑफ द विलेज. ही हैड द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एंड जुडिशियल पावर्स. ऑलराइट, मांझी ऑल्सो हैड एन असिस्टेंट. मांझी का एक असिस्टेंट भी हुआ करता था, एंड दैट असिस्टेंट वॉज नोन एज जोग मांझी. राइट इट डाउन, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर प्रिलिम्स. जोग मांझी यूज्ड टू कीप एन आई ऑन द पीपल ऑफ द सोसाइटी फॉर देयर कंडक्ट. Alright, also he used to resolve the marital problems, and on the occasion of birth and marriage his advice was also very important. Alright, and when Manji was absent, Jog Manji used to be the leader. Now the village also consisted of, write it down, the Santhal village also consisted of a Godat. Godat was the messenger. He used to inform the villagers of the Gram Sabha or the festivals, etc. He used to ask the people to gather at one place on the command of Manji. And then there was a religious head also in the village. Village का संथाल community में एक religious head भी हुआ करता था. This religious head was known as Naike. Okay, point clear हो गया? Now let's suppose in the village there is some quarrel, some fight amongst the people. Then who will solve that fight? तो उस केस में if there is any dispute, a senior leader used to solve the issues, and he was known as Bhogdo Praja. All right, point clear हो गया यहाँ तक सभी को? So this was the Manji system. All right. So this was part 3 of tribal uprisings, wherein we studied the Munda community rebellion. Okay, we studied the consequences of the Santhal rebellion. We studied the characteristics of all the tribal revolt. तो ये था आपका part 3. I hope these strategic classes are helping you to cover up your tribal uprisings in British India for UPSC prelims and mains examination. On this note, we are wrapping up the session. Thank you everyone for participating in the class.